7, solving inequalities with rational numbers. Inequalities look like this. They've got a greater than or a less than in them rather than an equal sign. That's what makes it an inequality. If you were able to handle 3-6 with the equations, this is pretty much the same thing. There's only one or two little things that are different. Okay, so we're going to try to get x by itself. It's been multiplied by 0.4, so we're going to divide both sides by 0.4. 0.4 divided by 0.4 makes 1, or 1x, which is just x. Bring down the less than or equal to, and then you have to evaluate 0.8 divided by 0.4. Again, I'm not going to work on the computation with you right now, but that equals 2. So our answer is x is less than or equal to 2. Okay, in problem B, 3.8 has been subtracted from y, so we're going to add 3.8 to both sides. Minus 3.8 and plus 3.8 cancel down to plus 0, y plus 0, just y. Keep our is less than, and then we have to evaluate 11 plus 3.8. It's not necessary here, but not a bad idea to add your 0.0. That comes out to 14.8. Y is less than 14.8. And our next problem, y has been multiplied by 0.6, so we're going to divide both sides by 0.6. This cancels down to 1, or 1y, which is just y. Copy your is less than or equal to, and then you have to evaluate 1.8 divided by 0.6, and that equals 3. So y is less than or equal to 3. Problem B, we need to add 4.2 to both sides. This cancels out, leaving us m is less than, we can add that up, 19.2. In this example, we're going to deal with some fractions. We need to subtract 2/3 from both sides. X is greater than, and 2 minus 2/3 is 1 1/3. Okay, this problem's a little bit trickier. We've got a negative, and we've got a mixed number as well. So the first thing you're going to want to do is rewrite this improper fraction as a mixed number. So that's all we did in that step. Just change negative 2 1/4 to negative 9/4. And then in order to get rid of multiplying by negative 9/4, we're going to multiply by the reciprocal, which is negative 4/9. And we have to do that on both sides. Okay, so when we multiply negative 4/9 times negative 9/4, that goes away and leaves us with just n. When we multiply 9 times negative 9/4, this is like 9 over 1. The 9's cancel out. 4 times 1 on the top, 1 times 1 on the bottom, and keep our negative. So we've got negative 4. But I want you to notice this right here. We had is less than or equal to, and it changed to is greater than or equal to. And the reason for that is we multiplied by a negative. When you multiply or divide both sides by a negative, then this inequality changes. The greater than or less than flips around. So our answer is n is greater than or equal to negative 4. Just want you to notice this little box at the bottom, a good thing to remember. When multiplying or dividing an inequality by a negative number, reverse the inequality symbol. Here's one to try by yourself. Pause, and then turn the video back on for the answer. V is greater than 6 1/4. Here's another one to try by yourself. Pause, and then turn the video back on for the answer. This one's pretty tough, so I just want to take a minute to explain it. Here we took our negative 1 2/5 mixed number and simply changed it to negative 7/5 improper fraction. Then to get rid of negative 7/5, we multiplied by the reciprocal, negative 5/7. Whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other side. And since we multiplied both sides by this negative, that causes the inequality to flip from less than or equal to greater than or equal to. Here are a few more problems if you want to try them on your own. Pause and come back for the answers.